we're back to the grind. But it'll be short because I already did streaming earlier. So what events are we gonna do? We want to do a VR. No, we want to do we want to input the mouse. Nope, we want input controller. And then we are gonna go to Silver Song Strong. Let's read. The lime and the coconut. Okay, you say so. All right. Trigger and Amy team up to investigate whereabouts of Soldier 11.
I just got back from Waterfall Soup.
Waterfall Soup?
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
Yeah, what happened to General Chop?
Nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. It's just General Chop mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for some time now. We haven't heard from her for a while either.
Yeah, I guess we haven't. Then again, I don't have her
Maybe she's
mindscape
had
or
something
the
important come up
or
lately.
the character, so.
Something important, huh?
Then again, I also don't care about
But I think
Soldier.
she still tried to
I only
reply to a
care about
message from you,
subscribers.
even if she were
Like
on a
and
mission.
subscribe.
This is starting to worry me now.
A few days ago, Trigger visited Scott Outpost. Let's enter the combats.
I've got your back. Asset confirmed.
Ooh.
Preparing to move out.
We get to try out Triggies. Trigger with Triggerson. How do we do the triggers? Hold whatever to enter sniper stance. Line trigger to fire consecutive sniper shots. Enemy trigger gains 12 for 25 purge. A lot of stuff. Purge points when other active characters in the team hit an enemy with attacks. They can trigger various aftershock attacks. Any aftershock hits an enemy that increases in stun. When trigger has purge, other characters do shit and dodge and electric damage and do daze and basic attack. Harmonizing shot to Tartarusa, dealing electric damage, causes more daze, and hitting enemy. Coordinate support. I think we're good.
Yeah. We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Wind. Heads up.
There we go.
Recalibrating.
Trigger. I guess. Sure.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there. Adjusting for wind.
Trigger. Oh.
Countering. Supporting position.
Uh-oh,
Press the
what?
advantage. Recalibrating. I won't betray your trust.
So much different.
My bullets are one with the wind.
One with the wind,
Nothing
huh?
reaches my defense. Time to pin them down.
Let's investigate.
Pity.
Uh-oh. Catch them. I'm gonna subdue them. Can't just dish out vigilance justice, can you? Dirty my hands. I just need to leave you in place where no one can find you and remove your protection gear. Corruption here can take your life. Oh, that's dark. I'm wearing a military uniform like yours with that interrogant face. Others already restrained her, and they took her the way. Took her the way. The way. You know the way. Do we know the way, guys?
A soldier.
Hey, soldier. Who knows?
Take out that sniper.
I won't let you take her. Removing threat. The best defense.
More
strong offense.
slices.
You're doing the try. Precision strike.
Block with a gun.
Don't cross the line.
Why don't we just shoot the guy instead of blocking with a gun? I don't think that's safe.
Soldier 11. No, damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her, or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, sniper.
Beyond
There's no
help.
stopping Silver's revival.
Uh-oh. What are we trying to revive here?
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Are you guys gonna recreate Silver? Work, spleen, words. Come on, Kets. We got this. Trigger's going triggering. Ambi, you gonna change?
Hello.
Is it
Hello.
you? The one who contacted me on Internet.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
What was your name
I hadn't
again?
introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh,
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof.
Uh-oh. Wes, don't chirp on me. What do we do? Is she trying to nap? Can't let her sleep.
But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you
they've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, How much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening. But you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So...
Former captain?
You're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
Meet inside
I'm
the hollow.
not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just
More
need to see me
convincible.
in battle.
Words. Screen. Mixers. Where are we going next? We Ambi now? It's a backpack makes you slower. Lots of words. Nicole. Ambi. Words. Wife's stuck with me like silly. Love you. Who reads these days? Short while later's. 1, 2, 3. Electrify. Never really noticed that on her backpack. You got a burger, huh? And burgers with milk make a case. Paraphrasing is fun. Uh-oh, we're Ambi. Going. I think that guy's glitched. There we go. I think that guy was glitched for good. We meet again. Triggers, McDiggers. Am I gonna change outfits?
No.
Nope.
Look at your movements.
I haven't played as Ambi since the beginning.
Ether vision activate. That was easy. You're cornered. That was easy. Recalibrating. You're cornered. Can't catch me. I'll pierce right through. Supporting position.
Slice, my dicers.
Be gone!
Gun
Unfortunately,
bullets.
the enemy is too weak.
Gongil
I won't be able to show
online,
you my
let's
full
go!
combat abilities.
Gun Gale. Gale in the
Adjusting
gun.
for wind. You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that. My bullets are one with the wind.
Fearsome.
Target locked.
Two stunners is not good on a team.
There's no a person's fighting style is you and Soldier 11. The way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible. You're
Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
Wait, what?
so the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
They are really true.
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But
Kitty cat.
biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities. How could
Blocking the
that even
camera.
be possible?
Oh, now that you moved. Gotta not.
From what I know, besides
Try to be
intelligent
comfortable.
constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say.
It's delivered by storks.
So making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed
100?
to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry
don't.
about that.
They
No.
don't really.
I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology.
They
If
probably
they could
don't.
mass-produce soldiers, then why would they still?
Or they do.
I understand.
Yes.
If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking.
Cannon
Right.
I
fodder.
was trying to
Let's
say it
fodder
in a
the
more
cannons now.
diplomatic.
It's okay. I won't take offense.
I
Not
think
over
I'm
this.
just speaking gibberish over here.
They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive.
Too
While a
expensive.
Silver
They are
Company soldier
expensive.
could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes.
That's
And what's even more
cost.
costly is that, for reasons that were
Hey,
not fully understood
let's make
when
more
the
AI.
research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production.
think we're gonna get rid of my guy for right now. Only because I feel like being comfortable. I don't see me moving my camera to do so. Oh. Stood. Should we check on daughter to see if she's sleeping again? But the wind is not making the sounds. Windy sound of my speaker. Let's share that with this guy. And we want to check to see if Twitch. Come on. Are we even on here? Are we speaking? We are speaking. We are speaking. Okay. Oh. Oh, I got too far away from the mic. Okay. I think we're good now.
As for the
Oh, let's turn on
inferior
the
ones,
sound back on.
they were
for
deemed
me.
as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
What did you mean then?
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that.
Does
There's
mean what
always
now?
someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people.
Yeah, I won't
Any of
forgive them
them.
either. Using Ambi
However,
like that.
With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Till now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far
Merit
as I know,
indeed.
all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. squad mate.
They would not have been
All
able
it would
to.
take
Yep.
is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really?
A lot of peeps.
So that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I
Uh-oh.
recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it.
Behind the ethereals acting up.
WCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation? The melody of combat.
Bang, 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 bang. This is so boring.
Fire support ready.
Triggers.
Adjusting for Sniper's Creed. One shot, one
Sniper.
kill.
He dead yet? This is boring. Glad I'm not going for triggers. Shoot him.
Ether vision activate.
Can I wear the button masher cape?
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now.
Oh, hey kitty cat.
Quick shot. Recalibrating this bullet.
Let's
Will reach its mark.
shoot him. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Increase firepower. Stay on your feet.
Did we kill him yet? Oh, kitty cat, you're gonna knock down my mic soon here.
That was easy. Adjusting for wind.
Oh. Block.
You're in my sight. The target's weary. Ether vision activate. My bullets are one with the
I'm
wind.
shooting. Yeah, those looks cool.
Roger.
But
Time to hunt them down.
Eliminating target.
eliminate.
Supporting position. Quick shot.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Adjusting for wind.
You kill him yet? Oh, who's that?
Ambi, what is that?
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
I see. Let's give chase.
Oh, she looks crazy.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever.
Oh, she
Truly
looks
remarkable.
creepy.
I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ugh, ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
A.
You're the worst of any defect. I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain.
More pain.
But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
You know, why are you so mean to the girl?
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right?
The cats want it.
What a hideous name.
Hideous name.
But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful.
That is your
This
face, you know that,
is the
right?
only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need
Do you
a
really need
complete body
limbs?
for the experiment. Which is why
You only need the
I
arms.
need you.
Looks like you have some human limbs right there.
You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there.
Well, that's why she doesn't know what happened.
Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us.
One of
But
us.
why
One of
did it
us.
have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why!
Because she's Twiggy.
We're all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me.
Crush
And they
you.
My limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was...
You were what?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment.
Shipment.
I'll go handle it.
Those
After
shipment.
that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Outside the lab.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The
What is
plan?
the plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
Over there. Black screen. Words. I guess it's not a black screen yet. Black box. Words.
This place is cold.
What was the point of even going into that mode?
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
Dun 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 dun.
Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Soldier 11. Wakey, wakey.
Yeah, it's creepy.
That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you?
Won't you?
Do you enjoy
Stop
being
creeping
pampered?
us.
Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me.
Oh, she's so creepy.
Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I?
Where were you?
Ah,
That's a good
yes.
question.
About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me.
Yeah, you
So I
are
was
a
sold
limbless
as
worm.
treated like merchandise on the black market.
Black
Sold
market. Oh
alongside
boy.
That's when I
That's
realized
dark.
we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from Bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
And that's when I met her.
Met who?
She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt.
Oh boy.
Hell. Then,
Sounds like it did.
out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that
What's
she was once a
unusual?
military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with
Rogue
everything
doctor.
about Silver Company, and
Sounds
was willing
like
to
a Diablo
help me.
class.
So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose. Helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see,
Memory.
my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything.
Everything.
I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force.
Are you sure
I
you're a
remember
fighting
assisting
force?
in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company.
Well, that's not good.
Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When did you notice me?
Uh-oh.
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Guess we're gonna get her.
Trigger!
Say no more. I've got it. Waiting. Yeah. Can't catch me. Yeah. Yeah. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one
Sniping.
kill. Fire support ready.
It's up to you.
Time to pin them down. You're in my sight. Ether vision activate.
Come on. Why Nope.
Fracture.
Slice.
The target's weary.
Wham.
Adjusting for wind. This bullet will reach its mark. Target locked.
Target confirmed. Go.
Ready. Recalibrating.
We got this.
At your command.
Slice.
Eliminating target.
Slice.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you.
Suits us. Jeez. How dark do you have to be?
Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember.
She still remembers.
So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Nope.
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them
And
to
he's
keep
so
me,
sweet.
and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're
Knowledge.
right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm
I'm a valued,
valuable.
precious
Precious
piece of
even.
trash.
There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows.
Jeez Louise.
Sure, I might be
Sounds like
shy,
a
but there are
complicated
different
subject.
kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing
Smart
these, I
the
had to learn
streets.
the hard way. Year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
Backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil.
Yeah,
Are
resurface.
you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
Not evil.
We are evil incarnate.
Incarnate.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Yep,
Oh,
do
I
not
see.
continue to evil.
That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job.
Yes, we need to
and
eat
going
burgers.
on dates.
Burger, burger, burger.
And you know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you.
You're gonna hold it
You know
against me,
where I
actually, are
am.
you?
Don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy.
Twiggy.
I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Aw.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake.
I already make the mistake.
Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
We should. Uh-oh.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Save the foolish talk.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good.
Words.
We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly
Mush?
like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Hey,
What's underneath
go
those eyes, a
contact
trigger?
you know. Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in. The junk she's brought won't fix this.
Fix it. What are we fixing here? Good old solicitor phone calls. Let's get back to the main scene.
Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness.
Inner
She's
weakness.
let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck.
Let's get the
I can
paycheck to
handle her
paycheck.
if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been
For naught.
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that.
Little Twiggy.
Your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence.
Violence.
The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not
Are we
exactly
retrieving?
new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Oh. It's anxious. Wake her up. Wakey, wakey.
And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Irene?
Great, you're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now. But I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail.
Oh boy.
Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore?
She could fight?
Well, I know we wouldn't do that.
I could speak?
Proxy,
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Hello,
plus,
the
our little
electricity
black
bill.
cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
Don't
I see.
abandon.
Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see.
She is your friend,
In that
huh?
case, what she needs now
Not
is
my
nothing
friend.
too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back.
Buggers.
Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry.
We gotta get those
She's in
noodles.
good hands with us here.
Let's go get the noodles.
got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing.
Spicy.
I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here
I wouldn't
than
mind some
back in the
noodles.
barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Kitty
Did
cats.
she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left
boy.
without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have
Ring a
nothing
bell.
to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that.
Wait a minute, I'm so confused.
I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down.
Yeah.
Had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
Are you sure about that?
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she...
But I'm not you, Ambi. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Search forevers.
You're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading
What
back
are we
into the
planning
Hollow
to
to
do?
put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again.
I think once
But
we
before
are
that,
done with this
I
one
want to apologize to Soldier
story,
11.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove
Prove
what?
something?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Be right back.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either, but I understand.
We
I'll
done yet
prove
with
that
the
I can
story?
take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Soggy noodles. Why does it feel like this is taking forever for a story? Words. We need a lot of sleep, don't we? Only did 2 of those in an hour? Hold him back then. Repost. Words. Words. Well, I'm gonna head out because I'm just feeling really tired. So, Softy signing out.